Good morning students, welcome to the online session of class 9th mathematics. Previously we discussing about the number system. In the previous two class we discussing about what is called number system, how it can be represented onto the number line, maybe like natural number, whole number, rational number, irrational number, real number, complex numbers, etc. We have to discussing in the previous class, and how it can be represented onto the number line, as well as like square root values, root 3, root 5, root 7, how it can be represented on the number line, that we have also discussing into the previous class. We have also discussing how we can be find the rational numbers between two numbers like 3 and 4. If we want to rational number between two numbers, what kind of method we have to use, how we can be find the value as a form of decimal that is converted into the p by q, which is also in a form of rational number. So if decimal value is given, and if we want to convert it into the form of p by q, that method we have discussing into the previous class. Also we have discussing that if the rational number is given and we have to convert into the decimal form, that we have to use the long division method. Now today we are discussing about how we can find the irrational number between the two numbers. In the previous class we are discussing about the rational number between two numbers, like we have to find 3 rational number between 3 and 4, 5 rational number between 1 by 3 and 3 by 8, whatever that we are discussing in the previous class. But today we are discussing about how we can be find the irrational number between the two numbers. Let two number I will take, one is 5 by 7, another is 9 by 11. Find different irrational numbers. Let we take let another example, find irrational numbers. Find irrational numbers. Find irrational numbers between two numbers. If two numbers are given, and if we want to find out the irrational number, how we can be find out? Okay. So let us take one example. One number is 5 by 7 and one number is 9 by 11. Let me take two examples. One is 5 by 7, another is 9 by 11. So if we want to find out that irrational numbers between the two numbers in a form of numerator and denominator, we have to always be use the long division method. Always we have to long division method. So first of all we have to divide 5 by 7, right? So we have to divide 5 by 7 by using the long division method. So first of all divide 7 by 5. 7 by 5. Okay. In next step we have to divide 11 by 9. In next step we have to divide 9 by 11. Right. So both having a long division method, we have to be divided, and according to that we will get the irrational numbers. Here is 7 cannot be find division, so we will use 0. Here we can use also 0. Okay. So make 5 here and here is 90. Clear the first step? Now I will just using only the first division 7 by 15 as a point of 0, because 5 cannot be divided with the 7. 7 is a larger number. So we have to apply the 0 point, then we can be at the 0. So therefore, let make the formation of the multiplication. 7 sevens are 49. That is 1 and 0. 7 ones are 7, 3 and 0. Okay, and 7 fours are 28, 2 and 0, 7 twos are 14, 6 and 0, 7 eights are 56. Okay, let me moving here 0.71428, let me moving here 56. Okay, 60, 7 eights are 56, 4 is here, so 4, 7 fives are 35. 7 5s are 35, then 4 is remaining, that movie dash dash the same procedure for this start, because if 4 is there, 7 5s are 35, then remaining is 5, then we will moving into the same process. So 0.714285 moving ahead. Now same procedure here we can be used as a 90. Now how we can be find out? 11 8s are 88, right? 2 and 0. 11 ones are 11, that is 9 and 0. Now see that same procedure will come, started from 9 0, we will get 9 0, same number we can be repeated, 11 8s are 88, 20, 11 ones are 11, 9. So same process, 0.81, 81, 81 repeatedly. So we get the two numbers, which we have the two numbers. One is 0.714285 and one is 0.8 bar. So between these two numbers, we'll get the irrational numbers. So three different irrational numbers if you want. So three different irrational number. Now if you want to three different irrational numbers, how we can be find out? So between 0.71 and 0.81, you take any numbers. You will take any numbers, 750, 7500, whatever, 05, 750, 7500, 75000, etc. We will take any example, 750, etc. Another example you will take like 0.760, 760, 7600, etc. Okay. You will also take like 81 is there, so you can take 80, 80, 80, etc. Whatever the value will be take as a formation of double number. So it is a find of three irrational number. So very easy form. If you want to find out the rational number, you have just balance the denominator. But if you want to find out the irrational numbers, you have to making the long division method, and whatever the value will get between that numbers, we just find out the irrational number. So if you want to classify the number is rational or irrational, how we can be classified? So first of all, I will take root 23. We'll take root 23, how we can be classified. Another example I will take, how we can be classified rational or irrational. Okay. Another method that classify rational or irrational. Rational or irrational, how we can be classified? So always be remember that the number which is available in a form of numerator and denominator, it is always be rational number, and number which is available into the square root, which we do not get the perfect square, it always be in a form of irrational. Or maybe long terminating decimal number is there, it is called rational, and non-terminating decimal, that is called irrational number. Always be, you have to remember that. Let me example, I will write here root 23. Root 23. Okay. So square root of 23, we don't get the perfect square, because perfect square is what? Root 4 square, uska 2, root 9 ka 3, root 16 4, root 25 is 5, whatever the perfect square will get. But root 23 we don't get the perfect square, so it always be form of irrational number. It is always in a form of irrational, because we don't get the perfect square of this number. But if I write here square root of 225, if we'll write here square root of 225, so square root of 225 is what? If having a square root of 15. If you want to find out the square root of 225, it having the 15. So 15 is what? 15 by 1, that is called rational number, because you have to find out the perfect square of these numbers. Another example I will take like 0.3796. 0.3796. It is a rational number, because you just making 3796 divided by 10,000. You need digit 100,000, 10,000. So it is a form of numerator denominator. It is always be a rational number. It is always be a part of rational number. Now another will example that 1.10, 100, 100. Okay. Now see that 1.10, 100, 100. This number having a non-terminating decimal. First see that 1 after 0, then 1, then 20, 1, 30. It is a non-repeating number. It is not a repeating, non-terminating repeating number. So it is always be irrational number. It always be irrational number. But I'll write, for example, if I'll write another example as a form of rational number, how I can be right here? See that 0.78425, 78425, 78425, right? So in this question, if you see that 78425, 78425, 78425. Numbers are repeated. If the same numbers are repeated, having a terminating number is always a part of rational number. It is a part of rational number. If bar sign is there, like 0.98 bar, if bar sign is there, it always be form of rational number because same number is repeated on a number of times. So it is always be in a form of rational number. So it is very easy to classify the number is rational or irrational. Simple form. Okay. Next, we'll take another example how to be classified numbers. Let me take another example for that. So simple thing, if I'll write 2 minus root 5. 2 minus root 5. It is the rational or irrational. Why? If you see the number, here is square root of 5. Any irrational number which is joined or multiply or add with the rational number, always the answer will be irrational. Remember that. Any irrational number that is added, subtracted or multiplied with the rational number, answer always be a irrational number. So root 5 is what? Root 5 is irrational number and it is subtracted from the rational number. So always the answer is irrational number. So always the answer as a irrational number. So it is very easy formation. For example, now in a form of denominator and denominator, I'll take another example. I'll take 2 root 7 upon 7 root 7, right? 2 root 7 upon 7 root 7. So here is the multiplication denominator's form is given. So root 7 is cancelled. 2 by 7 is remaining. So 2 by 7 is what? It is a rational number. So very easy. If irrational number is available with the form of real number or maybe a rational number, it should be always be irrational number. Now another example I will take 2 pi. Pi is what? Pi is an irrational number. So irrational number multiply with the rational number, always the answer is irrational number. So pi is irrational number. So it should be multiply with the 2, answer always be irrational number. Let me take another example. 3 plus square root of 23 minus square root of 23. Right? Let me another example. So plus root 23 minus root 23, 3 is remaining. 3 is what? It is a rational number. So it is very easy to be classify the number is rational or irrational. Simple. Now moving ahead to be the rational numbers, we just used to classify the numbers or maybe a simplify. How can we simplify? Now simplification method we will be discussing how we can be simplify this type of numbers or maybe as a term of addition or subtraction. Let me moving on to the simplification. Next form, it is called as a simplify. That is called as a simplify. Now in the previous class, you just discussing about maybe a factorization method. In different type of expansion variables or maybe a factorization method discussing about in which a minus b into a plus b always be a square minus b square. Or a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square, a cube minus b cube, that is a minus b, a square minus ab plus b square. This all type of the factorization which you have discussing in the previous class, same procedure we have to apply in this topic. For example, let me take another simplification method. I will take one example, 3 plus root 3 and 2 plus root 2. Okay. This is 2 form is there. So that is the simple formation. It is a form of a plus b both are numbers. So 2 numbers in a form of bracket is given and we have to be expanded. So how we can be formed as expanded formation? So first of all 3 as it is, second bracket 2 plus root 2, root 3 is here, in second bracket 2 plus root 2. Right? Now the multiplication. 3 2s are 6. 3 plus root 2, 3 root 2. Plus 2 into root 3, 2 root 3. Root 3 into root 2, root 6. So that is your answer. Because if a real rational number that is multiply with the irrational number, that not possible, so we have to directly write 3 root 2. But the irrational number root 3 is multiply with the irrational number root 2, always be 3 2s are 6. So rational number and rational number will be multiplied, irrational number will be multiplied, but the rational and irrational never be multiplied, so it can be directly right here. Okay. So I'll take another example, for example like 3 plus root 3 and 3 minus root 3. Simple. 3 plus root 3 and 3 minus root 3. So it is a generally expansion of, if you see that a plus b in one bracket, another bracket a minus b. It is a plus b, it is a minus b. So always be expansion is a square minus b square. Because both having the same number a and b, but the sign will be different, always be in a form of a square minus b square. The value of a is 3 and value of b is what? Root 3. So we have to make the factorization form 3 square minus root 3 square. Okay. So 3 square is what? 9 minus root 3 square is 2. So 9 minus 3 is what? 6. Root 3 into root 3 what? Root 9, and root 9 is the square root of 3. So 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. So another will take example for a plus b whole square, like example a plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square, you have to be remember that a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? Similar, I'll take the example root 5 plus root 2 whole square. I'll find out the expansion of this number. So how we can be find out? So root 5 square plus 2 into root 5 into root 3 plus root 3 square, right? So root 5 square is what? It is a 5 plus 2 into root 5 into root 3, root 15 plus root 3 square is 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 square root of 15. The simple form is that it should be having a same number. Same formula, I'll change the equation here. Same equation, I'll change the equation here for here. Let another example I'll take. It is a root 5 plus root 2. Another example, root 5 minus root 2. Simple, a plus b and a minus b, expansion is a square minus b square. So root 5 square minus root 2 square. Root 5 square is 5 minus root 2 square is 2. So 5 minus 2 is equal to what? 3. So simple, this type of methods we have to be classified using the whatever the factorization method we discussing into the previous standards. According to that we have to solve this type of equations. Another form, that how we can be rationalize the denominator. Same question is that, but slightly it should be different. How we can be rationalize the denominator. It is also we have discussing in the previous class. Okay, how we can be rationalize the denominator. So rationalize the denominator. It is the next topic. Rationalize the denominator. How we can be rationalize the denominator if it should be formed in an irrational number. How we can be rationalize. So we'll take simple examples for that, for the rationalized number, like 1 by root 7. We'll take simple example how we can be rationalized like 1 by root 7. So if you want to rationalize the denominator, so the whatever the value of square root in a denominator, that have to be removed by using the multiplication method from the both end side, numerator and denominator. So whatever the value in a denominator is given, from the same number it should be multiplied from the numerator and denominator, if it should be a monomial in a denominator. But in denominator there is a binomial, then whatever the sign in a denominator, opposite sign we have to use as a part of numerator and denominator for the multiplication. It is a monomial, so we don't have to be making the changes of sign, so directly multiply 1 into root 7 upon root 7 into root 7. Same number we have to multiply. So root 7 into root 7, 7, and root 7, that is 7. So that should be rationalized root 7 by 7. But if there is a binomial like 1 upon root 7 minus root 6, like if it should be in a form of binomial, is a form of denominator, So we have to be seen the sign. Here is the negative sign. So we have to multiply with the positive sign to the numerator and denominator. Then the rationalization have been done. So 1 into root 7 plus root 6. Opposite sign we have to multiply it. Root 7 minus root 6. Another example here, root 7 plus root 6. Okay. So root 7 plus root 6, that is multiply with the 1, that always be having the root 7 plus root 6 upon root 7 into root 7 7 minus plus minus root 6 into 6 1. So root 7 plus root 6, 7 minus 6 denominator is 1. So not need to be right here. So by using this formation of rationalization we can be done. Another one example I will take for the rationalization, 1 upon root 5 plus root 2. Another example we will take. So whatever the sign in a form of denominator positive sign, from the negative sign we have to be multiplied. 1 into root 5 minus root 2 upon root 5 plus root 2 upon root 5 minus root 2. Whatever the sign in a form of denominator is positive, then we have to multiply with the negative. So root 5 minus root 2, that is multiply with the 1, root 5 and 5, that is 5 minus 2. So that always be having the value of root 5 minus root 2 upon 3. So simple, by using this method we can be having a simple simplify of a rationalize the denominator. One topic slightly just we have to left from the discussion, that is simplify. How do we find the value? That is also we can be discussing in the previous classes, how we can be find the value. Simple, if we want to find out the value, how we can be find? So find the value. Find the value. How we can we find the value? Okay. For example, if I have a value 64 raised to 1 by 2. 64 raised to 1 by 2. So we have to be making that 65, it means what? 8 square into 1 by 2. So 8 raised to 2 into 1 by 2. 2 or 2 eliminated. 8 raised to 1 is equal to 8. That is a part of the power of factorization rules that we have to use. Let another example, 32 raised to 1 by 5. 32 raised to 1 by 5. So it should be 2 raised to 5 into 1 by 5. 5 cancel. 2 raised to 1 is equal to 2. So simple, by using that we have to find out the methods. Like another example, how to find that 125 raised to 1 by 3. 125 raised to 1 by 3. So 125 is what? That is 5 cube. 5 raised to 3 is to 1 by 3. 5 raised to 3 into 1 by 3. 3 eliminated. 5 raised to 1, that having the value of 5. So very easy chapter of this number system. Just we have to make sure that which are the numbers are rational, which are the numbers are irrational, how we can be find out in a form of denominator, how it can be represented to the number line, how we can be find the values. Okay. So in first chapter of number system, this is the last topic that we have to discussing about. Find the values, simplify, rationalize the denominator, as well as find the irrational numbers between the numbers. In the previous class, we have discussing about how we can be find the rational numbers between two numbers, how the decimal number can be represented into the rational number, or how rational number that can be represented into the decimal form. So these are the topics which is included in the first chapter number system, which is also discussing into the 8th standard in the previous class. When we meet on the next time, we will discussing about the next chapter, about chapter number 2, that is called polynomial. Okay. So that is all about the first chapter, that is over here first chapter. Next we meet on the next time, we moving on to the second chapter, that is called polynomial. Okay, bye.